Hey friends, it is Neckdown here. Welcome back to Fun Day Monday. Today I'm going to be playing a new game, DPO. Seems to be breaking through on YouTube. And I'm going to be seeing, is it the new Slither.io Agario? Is it going to get that popular? Let's see. So first off, you don't start from scratch, which is nice. So this is my second trial here, and they let me start at level 5. Not too helpful, but it's a bit of a boost. And if you got up really high, I'm assuming that your level would be a lot higher as well. Right from the start, if you've played both Slither.io and Agario, you're going to notice that this looks a lot more like Agario. It's got the very basic graphics, the same kind of grid in the background, and all of the characters that you're controlling are just geometric shapes. Everything on the background is the same. There's not that friendly atmosphere that Slither.io brought us. A big plus for me in this game, there are upgrades you can get for your tank. You can see in the bottom left corner there, and there's a variety of upgrades as well. So that's way different than Slither.io Agario, where you're just getting bigger and bigger. You can actually customize your tank, and that adds a lot of playability to the game. At around level 15, there's actually more upgrades you can get. I would have called this classes, but they call them upgrades up at the top there. You can kind of choose what type of tank you want to be. Again, adds a lot of playability to the game because you can play through at least 4 times and try all the different tanks, and etc, etc. So I really like that. I just picked the sniper class here. It seemed to give me a little bit more range. I can see a little bit farther on the screen, which is kind of cool. Definitely good for like sneaking up on opponents and things like that. Although a lot of players, it looks like, pick some kind of machine gun class where they're spamming bullets everywhere, and that's going to be kind of a nuisance for me. One of the upgrades you can get actually allows your bullets to penetrate through more things, and that can stop things like the machine gun class as well, so I can just fire my one bullet right through the mass of their bullets. Yeah, I've kind of hit the jackpot here. It seems like even around level 22, it's much better for me to be shooting these, I don't know, cheese cubes, as opposed to going after other tanks. I'm getting way more XP from this. Per second anyways. You do get a lot for killing other tanks, but I'm getting so much right here. I'm leveling up quite quickly just by shooting these shapes and not even doing that much work. So it's a bit of a grinding game. I'm not sure if I like that aspect too much. I think they kind of took that out in Slither.io quite a bit, where you can jump up and get the biggest snake right away. You can't really do that in this game. If I wanted to go after the biggest tank, I would probably die really quickly. You kind of got to work your way up to it. That's, again, a lot more like Agario than Slither.io. A huge difference in this game from the other two games comes from the health bar that you have. You don't really see that in the other games. It's kind of, you're fighting, and all of a sudden you're dead. In this one, if you start to lose a fight, like this guy here, he's running away and then he's safe, at least for now. Until he runs into someone else, maybe. But it kind of takes away the intensity of the game a little bit because you're never in that total fear of dying in one hit. Right? And in Agario, you can split your mass and you don't necessarily lose everything when you die, and I remember that from playing the game. But definitely in Slither.io, there was that big fear of, oh no, one little snake can take me out completely, and then I'm done. So I'm just hitting level 30. It looks like I'm able to pick another upgrade, and I think that there's a tech tree in here, which is kind of cool. If you've never heard of that before, basically because I picked sniper the first time, my upgrades are based on my first upgrade. I can either pick the assassin or the overseer, whereas people that pick the machine gun probably get a faster machine gun, or the twin guns can shoot in all directions or something like that. Here's the tech tree. I actually looked it up, so I won't keep it on the screen very long, but different options that you pick will give you different upgrades at different levels. And that's probably the most confusing way that I could have said that. But if you pause the video at the tech tree, you can kind of see what options are available for you based on your initial upgrade choices. Body damage. I don't even think this guy's upgraded body damage. It looks like he's gone straight into mass amount of bullets. But I can just barely shoot. I can shoot through a couple of his bullets, but not all of them. So if I'm moving around, I can probably get a few hits in on him. Depending on how strong his hull is, though, I might not be able to damage him. And it looks like he's kind of running away. Yeah. See, that's kind of what happens, it seems like. As soon as somebody thinks that they can't damage you or can't hurt you, then they're just going to leave the fight and they're going to find somebody else. So you got to kind of find really weak guys to feed off of. It's not usually, I don't think, the big guys going after each other like you might see in the other two games. It's really just feed off the really small guys and try and get to the top of the leaderboard. So I've been talking about a lot of the negatives of this game, or how it's not as good as the other two games that I'm comparing it to. However, I do really enjoy this. I think the upgrades is a huge add for me. It makes it a lot of fun and gives you so many options that you almost have to play it multiple times just to try and get the entire scope of the game. Like, I'm going to play this again, and I'm going to pick the machine gun class and see how I do like that. So that's a really nice feature. It's still just almost as easy to pick up as the other two games. This is my second time playing it. The other time was right before this, and I already feel like I know what I'm doing, although I could get better, and that's exactly what it was like in the other two games, Slither and Agario. You, right from the beginning, you feel like you understand the game, you can play it, but as you go on, you get better and you can actually beat people fairly consistently. That being said, I think I just hit the leaderboard and on my second time playing, so because less people are playing this game, it's much easier to get onto the leaderboard, and I think this is the only server. Anyways, this guy's name is No Sniping Me, which is funny because I was a sniper. I'm now an assassin, but I was hitting him, and I don't think I like his design. He only shoots in two directions, so you can kind of sneak up on the side of him. Oh, I've seen this guy before. This guy named Ram here. He's got all these red triangles, and they kind of match him with the triangles in the background, but he can control them. They're kind of far away from him now, but he can use those to attack people. Those are his bullets. He controls them with his mouse. So, kind of cool. I want to see if I can kill this guy here. Shoot some of his triangles. And then he kind of spawns more. I don't know how many he gets at a time. But, So I would guess we're about equally upgraded, although I don't see his name on the high score. Oh, yeah. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I don't think he wants to get really close to me. I don't think that's a good strategy for him. And he may have just figured that out. He's probably just going to run away from me. Seems to be the common theme. Ooh. Kind of getting shot from all sides here is a little bit dangerous. You don't want to get cornered. Maybe that's how people die at the higher levels, is getting trapped between two guys. Oh my... Speaking of which, I almost died. I don't have a lot of health regain. Something I should probably upgrade. Click on that there. I didn't even realize I had one more upgrade when that was out. That's good to know, actually. So I've been playing one upgrade behind where I should have been all game. Oh, man. Shoot this. Even the little guys do quite a bit of damage to me because I haven't done any health upgrades yet. So I can't get too aggressive with people. Wow, you do get quite a bit of XP for a single kill. Especially, they take into account, like the other two games, how big the person was that you attacked. So, I am fighting the sea. And I bet you one of those things, if it hits me, will take me out completely. So I have to be kind of careful here. And he knows it. Otherwise he would have left by now. Oh man, that was so close. Oh, oh, so this is the kind of guy that wants to get really close to his opponents. I wonder what class he is. Oh, nice. Wow, that was a lot of XP. That was amazing. Cool. Yeah, not a lot going on now. Just shooting some cubes, eating some cheese. A lot of little guys. There are some dull spots in this game, but that was the same as the other games too. Every once in a while it gets less eventful, and then there's heightened peaks of lots going on. Oh, come on. Oh, no, no, no. Whoa, 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 that's so much. Ah, back up. Oh, man. Mayday, mayday. I'm in some kind of serious trouble. My health does not seem to come back. I wonder if you have to get out of harm's way and then wait a little while for your health to regenerate. Kind of like a Halo kind of thing. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Seems to be coming back now ever so slowly. That's what I get for not putting any upgrades there, I guess. Or on max health for that matter. Just a couple bullets from that guy really did some serious damage to me. So I gotta be more careful. I guess as the sniper slash assassin class, you want to kind of keep your distance from people. So I should be playing to that strength more than I am. I'm still learning. I think one of the greatest strengths of this class is that I can see just a little bit farther than everybody else. I noticed my screen pan out just a little bit every time I got the upgrade. So if I can keep them on the edge of my screen and I'm not shooting directly at them, they'll have no clue that I'm there. So I can kind of get a couple shots in on them ahead of time. Unfortunately, my bullets don't seem to like one-hit anybody. I should have upgraded bullet damage a little bit more while I had the chance. I'm not getting upgrades as often anymore. It seems to be that you only get the upgrades at the very beginning of the game. If you guys saw that, I had to check my OBS software because I was a little bit worried it hadn't been recording this time, and I'm starting to do pretty well, moving my way up the leaderboard here. Did not want to lose this entire round. I don't know. Really, there was nothing I could have done at this point, except for maybe upload half of a round where I started already on the leaderboard, which is very anticlimactic. Oh, I might be able to get this guy. Yeah! That's another thing you gotta do, especially as a sniper, is just aim a little bit into the direction that they're moving, and I'm really bad at that. I should probably do that a little more often. It also works when they do that huge spray of bullets, because if I'm moving around them, they have to keep moving that spray of bullets, and if I'm aiming ahead of them, my bullet is going to hit them before their spray of bullets can stop the bullets that I'm shooting. So, definitely something that I should be working on and trying to do. Something that I kind of mentioned before, this is kind of a rich get richer game, so I can see on the leaderboard, body damage, father, Richie, and stop sniping me are all people that I ran into quite a long time ago, and they're still going, oh, there's Richie right now. He's funny. He moves around like a jellyfish. I actually really appreciate him. Anyways, all of these guys have been playing for at least as long as I have, and are still on the leaderboard as well, or have got onto the leaderboard with me. So, unlike Slither.io, where anybody can take anybody out, this game, it really pays to upgrade your tank. I'm taking out little guys like they're the blocks on the map. They don't really faze me anymore. So, I don't see myself dying anytime soon, but those are always famous last words, aren't they? Oh my goodness. And I almost had a Macbeth death right there. Anyways, shooting things, bam, 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 bam. This game's probably a lot more fun to play than it is to watch. So if you've watched this far, kudos to you. I mean, it is interesting if you've never seen it before, and maybe watching this will help you guys play your first round as well. But for the most part, I just recommend you jump onto a server and play it, because a lot of this, I'm just shooting squares and triangles, and it probably looks like nonsense to you. Oh, and a couple pentagons. But to me, it's a pretty heightened sense of exhilaration, actually, because you never know when the one guy's going to come out and shoot a giant machine gun at you, which is going to take you out completely. So, definitely a lot of fun, but more so to play than watch. That's kind of my diagnosis so far, anyways. Another thing I've noticed, which is amazing, which is why you guys should be playing this, no lag whatsoever. And I don't know if Agario's been fixed, but Slither.io, the last time I played it, was terrible. Oh, here's Richie, hold on. We pause this to see Richie the jellyfish floating through the sky. Not really attacking anybody in particular. I almost don't want to kill Richie because he's like, I don't know, he's famous to me. I really appreciate his tactic. I can't imagine him getting a lot of people with it. But he's still alive and he's on the leaderboard, so good job, Richie. Anyways, I don't remember what I was saying. Something about no lag. I haven't had a problem with it yet. I've been playing all the way through and nothing. Not stopping whatsoever. It's brilliant. And it's just nice to play a game with this many people that the servers are empty enough that you can actually play the game properly. So no bots on this yet. If you're watching this and you are a bot, don't play this game. It sucks. Seriously. It's the worst game I've ever played in my life. And I don't even get it. I don't know why I'm shooting squares and circles. So don't, you know what, bot some other game, you freak. Oh, seriously. Because I think that's one of the #1 causes of lag. Here's Richie again. He's jellyfishing. Now, to my non-bot friends, this game's pretty awesome. Play this game. Be like Richie. I really do enjoy this. The simplicity of it. If you've watched any of my Fun Day Mondays before, and you can see them on my channel, I like simple games. I really do. They're so easy to get into, and you can play them without having to play for years or whatever, just trying to level up your character or whatever. You can jump right in, start playing, even without reading any instructions or anything like that. You just start playing. I love games like that. Or sometimes the instructions will be one line. It's like, eat other snakes to get bigger, or something. That's actually not what they say, I don't think, because you can't just eat them. Whatever, I digress. I do like the simple games. Is it just me, or did it just start to get way crazier in here? There's bullets everywhere. Also, I think I was 2nd place on the leaderboard, but now I dropped down to 3rd. The Shrek Sting? What a strange name. Is above me. And Stop Sniping Me, the guy that I fought way back when, is actually on the top, and he's doing amazingly well. Maybe somebody will take him out. But I didn't even realize that he was on the top of the leaderboard now. So, would love to be able to beat Shrek. I think I already killed Batman, so if I could beat Shrek now, I would be the best tank in the world. Uh, oh, man. Oh, at least I can shoot this. These things are huge. Oh, what? Did not expect that whatsoever. GG, folks. That's DPO. Hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. And you should definitely check it out. I will leave a link to get to the game in the description, but it's really easy. You can just type in DPO in your web browser and you're going to be there. So try it out for yourself. See if you can get to the top of the leaderboard. I failed. I got so close.